everyone, welcome back to Shop Life. We're finally making some progress on the actual truck. I know the last few videos we've been doing everything else but the truck, but today we're actually going to take off the bed and hopefully even the cab. This is my first time working on a truck like this, working on a truck this extensively as well. So there's going to be a lot of learning going on, and we're going to have some fun while we do it. And I'm going to take you guys along with me while I learn. Hopefully you guys learned something too. If you guys have any comments, if you've done this kind of stuff before on older cars, make sure you leave comments down below on any other tips, anything like that. I don't mind. I like to read most of the comments anyways, so it'll help me out in the future. Let's just get right on it. First things first, we gotta line up the truck with the lift. This is the first time we're actually gonna be lifting a truck on this lift as well. Let's see if it turns on. With all these old trucks, you know how it is. So when I bought this truck, it was running and driving, as you guys saw in the first video. We even actually drove it from the buyer's house to the shop in LA. And then it stopped because it sat here in the Carolinas for about a year, and it wouldn't turn on anymore. It would crank, but it wouldn't turn on. Finally got it to turn on so we could pull it into the shop, and now it's been sitting in here for a couple of days. Hopefully it still turns on. Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna be pushing. Or not. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it in neutral, and we should be able to push it to line it up. I wonder how much these things actually weigh. Not really sure. Although I'm sure there's some kind of catalog somewhere that tells us the weight. And we'll definitely have to do a weigh out after we're done with all the stuff that we're gonna do on here. Oh yeah, look at these muscles. Bam, that's what I'm talking about. Stay. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that's the gas in the tank. Can't be having all that sloshing going on when we have big power in here. Are we gonna have big power in here? Well, you guys already know what the drivetrain is at this point. But maybe in the future we'll have more power. Whose idea was it to build a truck? See, the way my body's set up, not built for trucks. Oh, where does this go? No, I'm just playing, I know where it goes. I think. Should we lift it up by the gas tank? It's a joke. We need some more adapters. That's a long way to go. Wait, can you lift it by that? Yeah, you can. Let's make it a little bit taller. Damn, we can still go taller than that. That'll have to do. Then I'll put this in the back. Here goes nothing. Oh shit, that's no good. That side is not on right. All right, I think I finally figured it out. Let's see. People are gonna be like, how's this dude gonna build a truck if he can't even lift it on the lift first? Y'all will find out. Sometimes it's the simplest of tasks that take the longest. But I just want to be safe. I don't want the truck falling off the lift. It's a little wobbly, but that's all right. All right, let's take a look. Okay, we finally got it lifted up. I was just being extra cautious. There's so many ways that you can lift them as long as you're on like a sturdy spot on the frame. I just didn't want to squish the parking brake cable and I didn't want to mess anything else up, but we're probably changing all that stuff out anyways. So at the end I was like, and I went ahead and just put it on there. I bleeped myself, you see that? That's what happens when you've been doing YouTube for 5 years, you learn how to bleep yourself. 5 years, 6 years, good. All right, first impressions. So this is the first time it's on the lift. Already I can see pretty much everything is loose. And I don't mean by worn out, I mean by the bolts. So like these bolts are loose. Some of these, I think this was actually tight, but some of the bolts holding the bed in are loose. Some stuff is really rusted out, like this bed support right here. But that's one good thing about these old Chevy trucks, the C10s. There is so much aftermarket stuff available that you could pretty much build this whole truck from scratch. All you need is a VIN tag. So there's like, there's just so much stuff available. But some other stuff that's loose are these carriage bolts, which is what's holding the bed in place, which is amazing because usually these get rusted out and you have a hard time pulling them off. But for us, that should be a lot easier. And then there's a tennis ball. So it looks like somebody was playing tennis and somehow it got lodged up there. The exhaust, everything is just all trash. I mean, honestly, everything is rusted. But what do you expect for what? She just ran into the lift. You okay? What do you expect for like a what? How many years old is this car? It's a 45-year-old truck. 45. Man.
This is the first time I'm actually not tall enough to be under the lift.
Yeah, the first time you actually ran into the lift arm. All right, let's keep going. So everything is, old and dingy. Stuff is leaking or seeping. For the most part, this truck is pretty stock. I mean, it's only got like 75,000 miles. Stuff that might have been changed is exhaust. There's a lot of, weld spots that I see on the exhaust, and that's just probably from rusting out over time. But you can see right here, we've got oil leaks, not like BMWs, but very close. But this is a 45-year-old car, so you'd expect that. Besides that, all the rubber stuff is, 45 years old. Everything needs to be replaced. We are going to be replacing mostly everything. But for right now, you know what? Enough underneath here. Let's start taking that bed off. So I'm going to take off all those carriage bolts and get those ready to pull off. And then we got to figure out how we're going to get the bed actually off of the truck. Because it's only me and Selena, so we're not sure how we're going to do that. We'll figure it out though, that's for sure. All right, let's see how many tools we don't have to use. I mean, I think that's like one of the big things about old trucks, right? Everybody says you can everybody always refers to the good old days where they can replace everything with just a common set of hand tools. So let's see how true that really is. All right, so not even hand tools, just hands right here. All right, more hands, let's see. All right, 2 down.
Oh my goodness.
This might be a little bit easier than we thought. Should I not say that yet?
No.
Okay, I think there were 2 of these carriage bolts back to back. I think here's the other one that's there's nothing even there. Right here. Okay. This one doesn't have one either. Awesome. Right? But I thought I saw it. Maybe it just broke off. Oh no, it's all the way up here. How are we supposed to get that out? Oh, dang. This one doesn't have it for sure. Yeah, this one is already loose. Okay, so this one I gotta figure out.
But it's not in the same spot.
Yeah, so it's come out through right here.
Oh.
But it's up here. They just left it. Okay, so I'm about to figure that one out. Let's keep going further back. Watch ahead. Okay. The one right here, inside of this cavity. Another one inside this cavity. So many cavities, I'm gonna be a dentist. There's another cavity. Okay, how are you supposed to even get this? I think you have to take out the spare wheel. So here's my goal. I wanna take off the least amount of stuff as possible. I wanna just get the frame off. So get the bed off, get the cab off, that way the frame is separate, because then I have access to everything from every angle that I want to be at. So we're gonna try to take off the minimal amount of stuff to get this bed off. All right, let me get a wrench. All right, probably should have got a tetanus shot before I started on this truck. But I've got all of the nuts off. All the nuts are out. The nuts are out. Now we gotta put this back down, and I gotta figure out whatever else I gotta take off. I think I'm gonna actually take this off right now. This filler neck and this hose right here, but then it's gonna start smelling like gas. So I might just actually unbolt it from the actual bedside. And then I also need to figure out any wires going to anything, pull all the wires out, and then I think we should be good. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm just looking everywhere else. All right, let's bring it back down. One thing I didn't think about before we started on this is I'm gonna need a lot more standard sockets and stuff like that for some stuff around this truck. But I think once it's torn apart, we're all going to metric. Okay, so I followed down the wiring. So like, you know, there's tail lights, the reverse lights, and the license plate lights. So we gotta take that off of the bed since it's attached to the bed. And I just traced down the wiring. Chevrolet made it so simple. It was literally one plug. So I just gotta unhook this plug, and everything else that's attached to the bed as far as wiring goes stays with the bed when we pull it off. That's awesome. Let's unplug it. Let's see if I can figure out how to unplug. That is so cool. Literally, you just pull it out. No clips that are gonna break. It's awesome. Maybe I might become a muscle car kind of guy now.
It's a truck.
Okay, but it's gonna feel like a car when we're done. We need to put a mic on you all the time too. All right, that should be it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the lift, and then we gotta figure out how we're gonna lift up the bed. Oh, the filler neck. Still gotta do the filler neck. Oops. All right, that's out. Now when we're pulling this out, we have to guide it through it. That's gonna be a pain. I think we might need to replace the floor.
We were anyways.
Oh wait, did I forget to take one out? Should I even try to be gentle then, or just get it out?
Just get it out.
Okay, let me get a hammer. Nothing a little persuasion can't get out.
Nothing a little persuasion can't get out.
Yes.
How does that make sense?
What you mean? How doesn't it make sense? I persuaded it with the hammer, and there it came out. Oh, come on. All right, 4 down. That was easy. So now technically, I should be able to lift this off right now. Haha, it's off. So you should be able to just lift it from right here and go towards the back. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm already lifting it.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Some stuff.
Just lift up. Did I miss a bolt?
I should.
Let me try this side.
I think it's good.
Okay, lift up. You lift up your side first then.
It's kind of heavy.
Okay, it's fine, just lift up.
All right.
All right, let's try it. Ready, set, go. Come on, you got this.
I'm sore from yesterday.
It's okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's stuck on the.
Stuck over here.
We just gotta lift up and put on this.
There's like a little. Is that coming up?
No.
Has to clear it. This part, we have to lift it all the way up here. Instead of lifting it over this, I think that's why we should have pulled it that way, no?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to, but you said it's too heavy for you to lift it. I mean, I had to move it back so I could get this filler neck out. But that's almost out now. We just gotta go back a little bit more so that I can get the filler neck off. Okay?
Can you get it out?
Almost. All right, this out. So how are you gonna climb over?
What do you mean?
You gotta climb over the frame to come this way.
I don't know.
All right, we'll just scoot it over a little bit.
Do you have something that could help you out over there when I'm stuck?
It's fine. Let's get it. We can put it on the wheel if we need to. Ready? What's this one? You gotta get from the middle. You can't do just one side. Cause now it's gonna scratch. Wait, don't put that back. Cause it's gonna scratch the back of the cab.
No, it's not hitting it.
When you lift this side
Just
up?
hold on.
Huh?
Trust me.
Okay. Trust you?
Yeah, so it seems like this one's going up further, so I have to lift it even higher. You've seen people do this by hand?
With 4 guys?
With 4 guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you've been working out, but
Oh yeah, that side has to go really high too.
yeah, so.
So you're just gonna have to come on this side.
Okay, let's try it, since we're 4 guys. So what do you want me to do?
Oh shit. Hold on. Because I don't want to set it down on this.
I know, but
And
you
fuck that
have
up.
to.
No, like what I'm
What?
saying.
Oh yeah.
Because this is the whole reason we bought
There's
the truck.
no way you can jack it up from the bottom. There's no hole. You can jack this up.
I mean, the best way, honestly, is lift up and go out.
The problem is not that we can't lift it. It's just that
We have to lift
don't
it
want
high.
to scratch nothing up.
And we have to lift it high enough.
Yeah. So the only option is getting help.
No,
No.
there's another option. There's always another option. All right, so we've got reinforcements coming to help us lift that bed off. There is a way we could do it. We could take off some of the bolts and then just make it easier for us to lift it over. But ideally, I want to just keep everything intact for right now because some of those bolts are definitely going to break. So we're just going to leave that as is. Once we have help, we'll pull that off. We're going to lift up and go that way. Ready? Set, go. Hold on. Put it down. I'm going to take the bumper off. So we got 3 people. 1 person in the back, 1 on each side. So 1 on the step, And one hand right here. Ready, set, go. You good? Right, go this way. We're going. You go, German. You're gonna clear it? Yeah? You go towards you a little bit. Hold on. You gotta go this way, babe.
I can't no more.
Is it on it?
Is it on?
Yeah.
Is it gonna hold it?
You sure I can let
Yeah, everything's perfect now.
So let go.
Yeah.
go? Alright. Leaking gas or something.
Huh?
Leaking gas or something.
Gas. Oh, you hit it. Oh, damn. I think that was gonna happen. We finally got the bed off. We had to call in reinforcements to help us lift it off. But after we took the bed off, there are a few things that I did not expect. Well, I kind of expected, but I was hoping that this truck would be okay with it, which is rust. So let me show you guys the rust that I found on the bed. So obviously there's gonna be surface rust everywhere, which we knew that, but I wasn't expecting the bottom of this bedside. So I guess this is called the header panel or something like that. And this is just all, you know, rusty and, you know, just falling apart. So we are probably gonna have to replace this panel. We're gonna rebuild the bed anyways. We're gonna be redoing the whole bed floor. So there's also a lot of reinforcements that are missing from the bottom. So we're gonna buy all of those. Like I said before, all this stuff is available brand new, even this panel. Only thing is, it's gonna be hard to match the patina, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But that's it for this video. I feel like we accomplished a good amount of stuff. I went ahead and sprayed penetrating fluid all over the body mount bolts as well as the core support mount bolts, and just got all that, you know, prepped for when we remove all that. So the next video we'll be removing the frame from the whole cab and the core support and all of that. That way we can start actually tearing into the drivetrain side of things. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Go check out our Instagram for more real-time updates on this build. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video.